Hey guys, this is a profile pop-up for Sasakanth. Now you've got a nice picture there, but you may want to zoom in a little bit. It looks very authoritative. That's a great picture. You're smiling, looking at us, very confident. I like it. But three things that I would like to focus on for you: a current job, your headline and about sections, and skills. Let's dive in. If I back out here and I happen to come across you in a search, all I see is a student at Audense. I don't know what that is. It gets cut off, Audencia. It looks like it's a place in France. That's great, but even if you look at the other words you have here, actively seeking internship, don't say words like that. You're wasting your space on the headline. Show us the value that you add. If you want to say the internship, I guess that's fine. It's a tough balancing act. You could actually use #ONO, but actively seeking is a tough thing to put inside. I would at least abbreviate that down to the word open. Open to an internship in when? Right now, in 2019, next year, after you graduate. It just leaves a lot of questions. And the fact that you've already said you're a student shows that you're open to an internship, essentially. But do that right away. You don't need to say you're a student at Audencia Business School. Say right away you are open to an internship in supply chain and logistics that can help, etc. Get right to the point right away in the headline. Now, the other big thing, and this is hurting you in searches, people aren't even going to get this far because you don't have a current job. If your job did end in April, maybe you've been in school at that time, it looks like you have been, then add that as a current job and say that you've been going to school. That will help you in the searches. We're talking a huge shift and huge increase. I forget exactly the number, but I think it's like 17 times more likely to be found if you have a current job to be found in the searches. Now, the other thing is, look at this about section. It goes along with the headline. Passionate, master's student, pursuing supply chain. Okay, now you're getting into supply chain, purchasing management, seeking internship or job in logistics and supply. You're kind of repeating the same things that were up there in the headline. Nothing here is dragging me in. Just saying those things isn't enough to, number one, make me want to click on show more, but number two, look at the little bit that you have here. You've got 2,000 characters here in the summary or about section. You want to take as much of that as an advantage of it as you can, because that is a prime keyword real estate. Okay, what do I mean by that? If I go back here and I get rid of this and I say supply chain and I put that in for people, look what's going to come back when I click on people or tap on people. Current, that means current job. Past, a past job. Past, the same thing. Now I've lost my searches, so I can't get into showing you a lot of them, but let me show you a little more. If I add logistics to it, current, past, current. What I was hoping to find here is sometimes you'll see summary. It is that important. The summary sometimes can really stick out more in the search, but you see there right off the bat, it's the biggest thing you're getting, Sasakanth, is you are getting the job is what people are finding you for. So don't waste that. Tell us about all the great things you've been learning in school in a current job, and you can use a company called #ONO. Ask me more about it in the comments. Anyway, I've gone on too much about this, but the other thing that I noticed here, your skills. The first three skills are the most important. Those don't look like supply chain logistic type skills. I'm hoping that they're buried in here. Yes, there they are. Even if you don't have a ton of them, you're going to want to put, there's not a huge difference here, you're going to want to put your most important skills, look at some job ads for the type of job you want, get those in the top three, and get endorsements. How? Endorse others that you know for their skills, and they will want to return the favor. Lastly, I got to say it, turn off the competition. Ask me how in the comments, and also, by the way, I just can't help myself, shorten your name, get rid of the numbers on here. I mean, it looks like you did customize this, but try to get it to be your own name and add a dash in there before the year if you want, at least, because that's going to help you with SEO. Anyway, I went through a lot of stuff here, guys. I'm sorry this is a little bit longer, but you know what? You're worth it. So anyway, let me know in the comments. Thanks. Bye.